Something beautiful about this song.
Listen.
That absolutely warms our heart every single time we play here.
Do you know that every time we're singing it, I'm like wearing those ashoke attires, the short ones in the tie, and then you're just doing the we're using our shoulders. If you're watching online, you can see us doing the move.
Well, welcome to Family Matters ILERA EKO right here on your One Family One Radio Super 92.7 FM every Tuesday from 10 o'clock up until 10:30.
That's right.
We usually have a guest right here with us on the Super Breakfast Show on ILERA EKO to talk about the health and wellness of Lagos. ILERA EKO translates to health and wellness of Eko, meaning right. Lagos. I mean, there has been a mandate by the Lagos State Governor to ensure that there's health insurance for every Lagosian in Lagos. So if you're in Lagos and you don't have health insurance, come closer, grab a seat, sit down, and teti sile, meaning put your ear on the ground because we're about to have this conversation today.
Teti sile. Just put your ear on the ground.
I don't know.
We have a wonderful person in our studio today.
Yes, we do.
I love her. I love her name, and she's so warm and soft and genuinely gentle. I'm like, please, can I be calling you if I have a problem? This kind of person will call, please. Hello, I have a problem. She said, calm down. Her voice is soothing as well. We have the enrollment officer, Badagry Division of Lashma, not Lastma, Lashma, and it says Miss Nana Blessed.
Miss Nana, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm very well, thank you. You see
Hey,
how
her
warm?
voice. I know, right?
You see how warm her voice is? Amazing.
She's been looking at us like, are these people all right? We look like we're high on sugar. It's not our fault. We're just happy to have people in the studio, I guess.
Yes. Well, today on ILERA EKO, we will be focusing on something that a lot of people have drawn to our attention. That is the payment process. When you want to join in on the health insurance, how do you pay? Who do you pay to? Where do you pay?
Why do you
pay
pay?
Cash? What are you paying for? But I mean, to start off the entire conversation, we always like to begin with what ILERA EKO is about from your point of view, from someone who doesn't know anything about it, who is listening for the very first time. How would you go to them?
Okay, thank you for having me. ILERA EKO is a social health plan, mandatory social health plan that is established to provide quality healthcare services to all living in Lagos.
Fantastic.
Very simply, I love it.
I mean, please tell us about the affordability of this, first of all. Because
Why is it so important for Lagos even?
The importance of having quality health or enjoying good health is cannot be overemphasized, you know.
Agree.
If you have good health, you enjoy good health, it means that you can enjoy everything in life. So if you're on the scheme, it gives you peace of mind.
Right.
It makes you plan because it discourages out of payment pockets.
Right.
So we will now be talking about payment, right? Yes. For an individual, payment is 15,000 naira a year.
And what does that come with?
It comes with a lot of benefits. It covers general consultation, free registration, malaria, typhoid, arthritis, those who have ulcer, those who are asthmatic. Yes, it also covers 15 days admission in a year.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It covers childbirth, antenatal care. Yes, child delivery, whether it's normal or CS induced, is also covered. So those that are pregnant, whether not 2 or not 3, we got you covered. No shaking.
Whether not 2 or not 3, we got you covered.
You know, I like that she's giving us all the things that the ILERA EKO health insurance covers. Please note that this is what it covers on the general basis, and then there's the breakdown. The single person, which is 15,000. There's the family
of
4 years
below 23 years. If you are 23 years, if you are 18, you are adults, but they pity you till 23.
Right. Don't take your adult 25-year-old self to.
Yeah. So if you have a family of 6, 5 and 6 respectively, father, mother, 2 children or 3 children below 23. It is 80,000 naira a year.
80,000 for everybody together.
Everybody covers.
Then the family of 4, you didn't mention how much that was.
55,000.
55,000
for a year. So it's not a question of you have paid 55,000 in another 3 months or 6 months. You got to pay another money. No, it covers you for a year, 12 calendar months.
So let's say I'm listening now, and I'm like, I'm interested in this. Wait, why is this insurance again different or better than any other my personal insurance? Why is this important and better than all these other opportunities to do insurance?
Because it covers 60 to 70% of your health challenges.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
And it's a very, very, very juicy package. Because now you look at mammogram. Mammogram is already there. You can, have a test for women.
You have mammogram for inside this coverage.
I can assure you.
Yo, okay.
Yes.
Because mammogram should be if you're like 30s, you should be doing your mammogram at least every year.
Once
so
every year.
I don't have to pay because I know mammogram is expensive. So I don't have to pay for it.
You don't have to pay.
It's part of the coverage.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Let's
now,
see. I am here now. I want to register sharp. What's the process?
Okay. There are various ways of registering. One, you can visit our head office at Alausa. You can also visit any of our divisional offices across each local government area in Lagos State.
So how many divisions are there? I think that you belong to the Badagry division.
Yes.
But I won't talk about Badagry precisely because Badagry, we did have someone from Badagry coming a while back, I think about a month ago. And I don't know what office she holds right now, but I know that we had a conversation about the grassroots and how the reception has been. Owing to the fact that Badagry, not a lot of people speak English there, how has he been communicating with them to make them see reasons why they should be a part of this?
At the grassroots level. So if you see somebody who doesn't speak English very fluently, you go break into pidgin. If not Yoruba, you go break and so that the person will understand. That is where you have simplicity.
Right.
Yeah, to be able to reach out to their hearts wherever you meet them.
How's the journey so far? How is it that are people, catching on?
Yes, it has been a positive experience. People are happy about it. They are registering. They are getting enrolled. Most of them that have done registration and enrollment about 2 months ago, they came back, give us good feedback.
Reports.
Testimonials are just flying everywhere. I have somebody who registered. I think a month before she delivered her baby, she came back. She gave a fantastic testimony.
Oh, wow.
Legit CS. It was fully covered.
That's true. CS is covered, though.
Yes.
That is amazing.
100% covered.
Surely no one is left behind.
Please note, CS is 100% covered. And this is very important because, I love that you guys come every week and educate us. In case someone is listening and saying, the hospital said that I will pay part, I will this one part. It is not done. CS in this, for instance, is 100% covered.
And we also have a fantastic team. We have this customer service that they don't sleep. They work tirelessly to ensure that all are given equal treatment.
Yeah.
If you call them 2 a.m., they are there to pick your calls, listen to you, and also provide solutions.
Okay, the reason why we have representatives of Lashma coming here every week is so that it's just in case there are any issues with in case you're already enrolled or registered, you can call in on the show and tell, I'm experiencing this, how do I go about this? Well, we want to hear from you. And if you want to say, you know what, kudos, I've experienced it and it's amazing, why not? If not, all you need to do is call the number 0705 6900927 0705 6900927, or you can call us on 0802 502 7711. WhatsApp is also open as well.
Yes, WhatsApp is also open and you can send a text. If you want to send a text message to us in the studio right now, the number is 0903 714 2798. That is 0903 714 2798. Or you can send a WhatsApp message to the number 0705 6900927. Now, I just asked you now. You say, as a single like me now, I want to register 15,000. Okay. If I register today, first of all, what's the option of hospital? Am I streamlined to this? You must use this hospital or that hospital. How does that work?
I like that question. Yes. You can pick a government-owned hospital, that's general hospitals. You can pick private, or you can pick a PHC. Yes, PHC. I mean primary healthcare centers. Yes. of your choice. It's a
Wow.
function of choice. If I stay on the island and I decide to access care on the mainland, it's also my choice.
Okay.
It's where you choose you should go.
In cases of emergency, you understand?
Right.
So I stay in Amuwo and I want to access care in Amuwo. Yes, it's very important that if you are picking a hospital, a provider, you look at it very critically. It's your choice, it's your thing. I will just give you guidelines as to how it works and the importance of choosing something, a provider or hospital that is very close
Proximity important.
You know, like especially like I'm thinking about the hospital is close to the home where they stay,
possible.
so that in case there is any emergency, there's somewhere very close to get to. Now, if I now register for me or for my parents, for instance, now, when am I going to have access to the
healthcare.
service? How does it work?
you. Now, after the enrollee or the individual that wants to register has given us some form of information, you know, like the date of birth, state of origin, your names and all of that, we will not generate the person a unique policy number.
Okay.
So that policy number, after what happens is after that policy number is generated, you will now go on with payments. So you have the opportunity to make your payment from the 1st to the 25th of any month.
Okay.
So today is 13th, so I can make it from now even all the way to 25th of this month.
Yes, so it
Okay.
keeps you in line to be able to enjoy access and quality healthcare services the next month or the following month.
Okay. So it starts from the next month?
Yes, it's
Okay.
not automatic.
That
I'm going to
makes
give an
sense.
example. Can I go ahead, please?
Oh,
Yes,
please,
yes.
by all means.
Now, say in the month of May, today is 13th, right?
Yes.
You now make payments 13th of May.
Mm-hmm.
You will now have access to enjoying what you have paid for, the quality, the value next month in the month of June.
Okay.
First week in
From the
June.
first week
From the
of
first week of
June.
June.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
So, I mean, there you just talked about payments. You talked about date of birth, and it reminded me of, I think it was one of the officers that came through and said, on your birth month, you can do your full body checkup.
Yes.
That is true.
Oh, it
That
has
is
to be
very
on your
true.
birth month.
It has to be on your birth month. When were you? Okay,
Ah.
you're still January next year.
As
I know I'm
in,
going to do
month
mine in
foul.
October. I definitely am going to do mine in October. But I mean, is there any time frame for payment, and when can they begin to access care? That's the question that you just answered right now. But then I'm thinking to myself, for someone who maybe pays after the 25th, what then happens?
No shaking.
No shaking.
No shaking. I'm saying that again with my full chest.
Okay.
My friends, my sisters. Now, if they make payments, say they make payment on the 26th of May, what happens is that you will be able to enjoy care. The following index month, in the month of July, not June.
Okay.
Because it's a standard for payments.
So let me
Right.
get this straight. Because I've passed 26th of this month of May, I cannot enjoy it in June. I have to now wait till
Till July.
after the first
First
week of
week in July. Yes.
Okay, so the earlier you start the process, the better for you, basically.
Well, how is this payment made?
I
had
know I
the reality
mentioned
with
you
money.
not talk about you talked about money, but talk about where the cash is going to enter. Like, can I now, as me and you are finishing now, just
can
give
give
you
you
the money
money
and
and
then
say-
you just run it for me?
Bye.
Okay.
Send me my policy number.
We operate a no cash policy.
No cash.
So anybody that tells you pay into my personal account, please don't pay. So you can pay via our website.
Okay.
You can go to the bank, ask for e-bills,
E-bills.
U-bills, send, and then they'll give you a teller. You're going to write your policy number on the teller, not your names.
Your policy number is
LSHS. It starts like that. You're going to write it on the teller, not your personal account number, like all those banks.
Yeah. So it's your policy number.
Not
that
your
is the-
name. Don't write your name. All we need is your policy number. That's your unique policy, because everybody has got
That's
their
their own unique policy
yes.
number.
So you're going to write it on the teller. Then after payments, you now know when to. Maybe you do that before the 25th of this month, be able to access care the next
By the
month.
first week
again.
of
Yeah.
next month.
Yes. So no cash policy. Sometimes, and you can also visit our divisional offices for payment.
Okay.
If you have a card, you know, hand or through transfer, you can do that too.
Okay. All right, we have been speaking with an enrollment officer, Badagry Division of Lashma, Miss Nana Blessing, and we're talking about the payment process, because that is one conversation that has been put on the table over and over again. How do we pay? How do we enroll? How do we become a part of this scheme that Lagos State government has brought to our forte? I mean, with health, we know that is wealth, and with ILERA EKO, no one is left behind. We'll go on this rather short break. When we come back, it is still your one family, Super 92.7 FM.
My name na Johnny, but you fit to call me Standard Johnny. Yes, so that na because I don register for the new ILERA EKO Standard Jara plan. Standard Jara na the advanced improvement level of the standard plan. So therefore, Standard Jara don add extra Jara benefits, telephone medicine care, every year test or screening, plus different mental health service. E never finish o. People wey don already pay down for the Standard Jara fit carry waka enter any of the new VBUT centers throughout all the big area market for Lagos. You know wetin sweet me pass? Your age or any past condition no matter at all.
Oh yeah, begin receive more treatment for your health insurance with Standard Jara. For more tori, make you WhatsApp or call 0700 ILERA EKO 07004 537 2356. You fit also register for any Ibile divisional office or ILERA EKO kiosk wey dey near you. ILERA EKO, nobody go carry last. ILERA EKO, lo jẹ wa lógún.
Well, Miss Nana Blessing is here having such a swell time, because we are having a great time too as well.
She's so warm.
She is
lovely to talk to.
She's an enrollment officer, Badagry Division of Lashma, that provides us with health care in Lagos with ILERA EKO. That is the health and wellness of Lagos.
That's right. And we've been talking about the ILERA EKO payment process. Now you know. You cannot pay cash to anybody.
Never.
You either go online and pay via the website, or go to the bank and pay there.
Via e-bills, where your policy
e-bills.
number is going to be on top of the teller.
Yes, the e-bills. And then, of course, we've talked about also how the process of registering and the options that are available, the Standard Jara plan options that are very much available. If I'm a company, do you have plans for me?
You're not left out. Nobody's left out. So now, for those that have staffs, you know, those who are on corporate system, corporate bodies, yes, they can actually come on board. What they need to do is to ensure that they register on CIN. CIN is corporate identification number. It's a requirement.
Right.
So,
I mean, for what kind of companies? Is it SMEs, large scale, small scale? What kind of companies can have CIN?
Small companies, those who have CAC already.
Okay.
It's one of those requirements as well. So then again, it depends on your staff strength.
Okay, now that makes sense.
It depends on the bigger your staff strength is, you know, it goes up and up like that.
So what's the least plan for the company, for the corporate level? What's the least charge? Like, how many people do I have on that staff, and how much would that be?
Okay, from 1 to 10, it's 5,000 naira.
From you get your CIN.
For the registration.
For the CIN.
Okay.
CIN registration.
Okay, and
so
then the plan.
The plan is Standard Jara.
So I mean, all the staffers of that company would have to do the plan under
Standard Jara plan.
Okay,
the standard,
that makes
because
sense.
it covers, it's holistic. So it covers an individual, it covers family sizes and all of that. Depends on what you want.
Right. That makes sense.
So in case you missed it, when you come as a corporate body, you are to pay 5,000 naira for the registration process.
No, it depends on your staff strength.
For 1 to 10.
1 to 10 is 5,000. Then from 11 to 50, it is 10,000 naira.
If you pass 15, 50 going on 100. It will depend. When you come,
yes,
you will see
yes,
your staff strength and you will
yes.
see what the plan is. Okay, let's talk about how to do this process for someone who I don't want to go to the website. How can I reach out to people? How about other questions? In case, by the way, you can ask us questions right here in the studio so that we can get it answered as much as possible.
We have a quick question. It says, good morning, ladies in the studio. Please, can you guys help us with the website one more time, please? That's Genova Emmanuel. What is a website that you can register and check up on all of these details that we're giving out?
www.lashma.com.
www.lashma.com. That is LASHMA. Lashma, not Lashma. Lash. www.lashma.com is the website that you can go on, check up all the details and register and make payment via transfer, and you can definitely get or you could even call her. Why not? If not,
can you
Miss
imagine?
Nana Blessing is here. You don't need to go too far.
If not, she's the enrollment officer. You are going to be enrolled. All right. Please, how can we contact you?
Okay, I'm going to drop my number right now.
Yes, please.
My number is 080 29
Okay.
51
Okay.
5338.
Okay. So
Nana Blessing Ama.
Nana Blessing Ama with 0802 951 5338.
Yes.
That is her number. She's going to say one more time. 0802 951 5338. That is her number. So you can call her and ask her whatever questions, because she's an enrollment officer at Lashma. So
sorry, we see a message here, Tayo, and he's asking which hospital. How do I mean? I think you mean to say, how do I know which hospital I can enroll with?
Before then, would have sent you list of hospitals,
In
list
your
of
area?
in your local government or wherever you are, list of updated hospitals. So you pick one at a time.
there's always an update of the hospitals.
Yes, every month. Yes.
You are adding. So you know what I find that's interesting? As people are registering as, for the health insurance, they are also constantly upgrading the number of hospitals that are accessible to people in their vicinities.
And
That's
also
so
access,
nice.
because we did
Yes.
we had a conversation last week was about cooperative, but that's not even in the conversation today, because we're talking about those that need to pay. If you want to pay, remember you cannot pay in cash
To anybody.
Nobody should tell you, Lashma, ILERA EKO, they say it's 15,000. No, Emma Bowo.
Don't collect and don't give.
Don't collect. Yes, because no Lashma official will collect money from you, because they know the stats. If any Lashma official has collected cash from you, you know well to just go to their division office and talk about it and say, okay, I did this. Except they want to help us say, okay, you can go to the POS, do a transfer with the POS person, handing them cash, or give them your card, and they can take the money out of your it's sponsored for an entire year.
And that is
imagine
this cash transaction between you and POS has nothing to do with the official.
Yes, it has nothing to do with the
so
official.
You can do your transfer and make your payments. You can go to the bank. You can do it online, because all these things are accessible online. So the website again is
www.lashma.com.
Right.
Website is
lashma.com.
Lashma is LASHMA. Okay, LASHMA.
So now, for anyone who is listening right now that's still doubting that they want to be a part of ILERA EKO, what would you like to tell them?
That it is real. It has come to stay. And that we don't want to jeopardize our health, because you know that if you have good health, you have everything.
And no one is left behind, because that's the motto of ILERA EKO.
Yeah,
no one is left behind. The young, the old, mommies, daddies, anyone, the children, everybody should come under a scheme. And the 23-year-olds are maybe thinking, I want to lash onto mommy, say like, you stand alone, my love.
Lash on to lash. And please note that the Lagos State government has made this important for every resident of Lagos State. So if you are a resident, you are residing, you live, you locate, you habit in Lagos State, it is important for you to get the health insurance. And the reason they have made it also cheaper, available, and giving you a
affordable
lot
for
of
you.
yes, and giving you a lot of opportunities under it. We've talked about the hospital, but also the dentist. You can go to the dentist. If I have an ENT challenge, like an ear, nose, and throat, I can go there, right?
Yes, please.
Wow. So it's not just the general hospital you go to. There are other, and
it's only malaria that is being treated or typhoid because some
UTI, urinary tract infections.
Oh, as well.
Yes.
I
Ulcers.
Uh-uh.
If you have ulcer, please.
The fact that you even said arthritis that time, I was like, I like it when there's a centered care for someone. So as you're filling your form and you are getting all this information down, they are also looking at it and making sure that you are taken care of. Remember, if you go in there, it's important for you to have information. What is available to me under this plan? So that you don't go to the hospital and then ask for what is not available to you under that plan. As a single now, you cannot be saying, I'm pregnant. So because you are not single again,
you're not single. You have a
double.
baby in your stomach.
You are a double. So like that, you are a family of 4. Because that is it.
Because you expect more, right? You would want to expect more kids.
It depends.
But
at the same time, you are more than one.
I wanted to ask a question about those that go into the hospital, and I mean with general hospitals, and the queue is usually massive. How is there like a special spot, or is there somebody that you can speak to when you go to the hospital that belongs to Lashma at every hospital?
Do I have extra, pecs of access?
I'm going to be very truthful. Okay, I told my friends, most of these things have become friends. Over time, you talk and you. So I tell them, please go early. If I choose a general hospital, for example, I have to be there early.
Right.
Because the crowd is massive. You have multitude there. Just go early.
Same thing with the primary healthcare centers.
Oh, as well.
Yeah.
It has been quite a wholesome conversation, if you ask me, with Miss Nana Blessing, who is the Enrollment Officer, Badagry Division of Lashma. Thank you so much for coming.
Do you have any other thing you want to tell us that we've missed out on?
I want everybody to be on the scheme. Whether you are a petty trader, you own an organization, a company, an individual, you have to come on board. You have nothing to lose.
This is true. You have a lot to gain and nothing to lose.
You have nothing to lose, I can assure you. So you're almost covered for everything. Almost covered.